Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Julie. I am the owner and founder of Lady Faltai's Apothecary, and we are here this afternoon. Usually it's morning, but we're going afternoon. It's actually 2:22 right now for our weekly astrology forecast. I do admit that it's been a little while since I've been on live for these videos. Kind of took a little winter break, hibernation, whatever you want to call it. But trying to gear myself back up for the new year to jump right in and be really active with you guys this year. So with that being said, the first thing we're going to do is I like to just smudge just a teeny little bit here. So I just got a little leaf here. I apologize for the lighting, but it's just the way the sun is coming through the window at the moment. And I don't mind seeing a little bit of the sun right now. So, all right. So some for you guys. The camera's a little high. Let me see if I can fix that in just a sec. Some for me. All right. So I'm going to just put that over there to let that smoke a little bit. Just maybe drop you down just a smidge. There, it's a little bit better. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead, and the smoke's coming right at me, so I must need some good smudging. It's been a while since we've picked a card, but this was the last card that we picked. So I'll go ahead and put that back in the pile. And go ahead. Ooh, that one like wanted to jump right out at me. So let's see what we've got here. A blessing on a journey. So I will get a picture of that up and posted on the Facebook group page, which is Lady Faltai's Light Healers. So if you want to see the card and a little write-up that I'll do for it, you can head on over there later this afternoon. It actually might be evening before I get it done. I do have a couple appointments this afternoon after this video, so it might be 7 or so before I actually get to do that. So, but you can head on over there. If it's after 7 when you watch this, then go right over. All right, so I'm going to put that right there so I don't forget, which I do tend to do. So bear with me if I do. Like I said, I'm trying to keep myself on track this year and be better. Fingers crossed, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Today is Monday the 15th. Like I said, it is 2:30, so we're a good portion into the day, but we're still going to cover it. Today, Capricorn's sun in harmony with Neptune. Capricorns are all about success and being very good at whatever it is they set out to be. I've covered this in lots of videos before, but I'll touch base on it again. Capricorn is associated with success, but success doesn't mean that you have lots of money and you wear fancy clothes and you drive an expensive car. Success is that you have achieved whatever is the goal that you are looking for. So it's not measured by the amount of money or the fancy clothes you have. It's about if you are achieving what it is that you've set out to achieve. So there'll be some Capricorn energy for us for about another week. We'll talk about that a little bit more towards the end of the video when we switch. But harmony and Neptune. So Neptune is about our spiritual connection. So that energy today is going to be giving you a heightened intuition or a heightened senses, whatever those might be for you. In the Facebook group page, I posted a couple days ago about the different types of clairs that there are and the different types of senses that people might be kind of familiar with. And we've kind of got a nice little chat in there about different people, how they receive different messages and different things. But so today you might be getting some information, some messages. Your senses are going to be heightened. So for me, I find that super exciting, but you might just want to be paying attention to kind of your surroundings and what's going on around you today. So yeah, it's be a really good day to engage in any type of spiritual practices, whatever that might look for you. It might be divination, it might be rituals, it might be spell casting, might be just spending time in nature, whatever that looks like for you. Today would be a really good day to do that. Today's color is gray, and I picked some amethyst, so helping us get that crown chakra open and that line of communication open as much as we can. So there you go. All right, moving over to Tuesday, the 16th, Aries moon in tension with Mercury. So yeah, those words, intention. So there could be some communication challenges tomorrow. Misunderstandings are possible. So it's really going to be about practicing patience and being aware ourselves of our surroundings again and what's going on. So like if you're watching this video, communications are going to be challenging tomorrow. So if you kind of start to feel that an interaction is getting heated, getting, a little out of control, or misunderstandings are happening, it's perfectly okay to say, let's table this and come back to this tomorrow. Or, if you don't really want to be that forward, you could just be like, can you hold that thought? Because I need to go to the ladies' room. And get yourself out of it, and give yourself and the other person a chance to kind of like settle back down. But there's nothing wrong with, just saying, what, I'd like to think about what you just said. Can we talk about that tomorrow? So you don't have to say it in a mean or nasty way, but you don't have to, be sneaky either, unless you're just really uncomfortable. Yeah, telling people you need to take 5 is your right as as a person. So don't ever be afraid to just say, let's just end this for right now, and we'll come back to this later. But anyway, so practicing patience and again being aware is going to be very helpful for you tomorrow. I find it interesting that tomorrow's color is also black. Black tends to be a very protective color. So we've kind of I don't think there's coincidences when those things happen. But anyway, I could go on forever about that. All right, so I picked, again, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, if you know Mercury's popping up, sodalite is going to be right there as well for you. So you could certainly work with some sodalite to help just help communication as much as possible. So there's lots of other stones for communication as well, but I just think sodalite is one of the major ones, one of the better ones. They're all good. They're all different, but sodalite is just my preference. So anyway, moving over to Wednesday, that's going to be January 17th. So first quarter moon in Aries. So first quarter moon, what I like to tell people at first quarter moon, or advise people, is that this is a good time to kind of sit back and think about whatever it was that you were releasing, that you were calling in at the new moon, and see where your progress is. See what's working, what's not working, and really the key to it is being honest with yourself. Don't set yourself goals that you're not going to do. It's great to push yourself, but it's also great to be realistic. And anyway, just kind of evaluate where you are, what's working, what's not working. Okay, that was working really well, so let's do more of that. This wasn't working so great, so maybe what can we do instead? Just kind of a time to revisit that and see where you're at. With the addition of it being in Aries, it's also a nice little boost that's going to give you that desire to take action, to be assertive, to kind of push through challenges. Give you a little extra courage. So it's a nice little mix there of Aries energy with the first quarter moon of really trying to reevaluate and pushing forward and seeing what it is you need to do from there. So Wednesday's color is yellow, and I picked some red jasper, which says take action. So if you just need a little bit of a boost with that, some red jasper could work really well for you. Now, two things I want to touch base on here. If you're someone like me who is already pretty active, I'm not physically active, but challenging wise, mentally wise, education wise, I'm pretty active, but physically, forget it. Anyway, I don't really need a whole lot of help in this department. But if I worked with the stone, it's not going to make me overactive. The stones vibrate at a frequency. And if you're somebody who is not great about taking action, it's going to help bring you up to this vibration. If you're like me and you tend to be a little overactive, bold, aggressive, it's going to help bring you back to this as well, this vibration as well. So it's not like if I'm a bold person and I work with this, it's not like it's going to make me into a bully per se. But if you're also someone who doesn't need to worry about taking action, and there's other stones out there that you could work with, but I'm just trying to pick some of the general ones that I think people would like the most. So, all right. And Thursday, the 18th, back with Mercury, but now we're in harmony with Saturn. So that's going to be favorable communication. So if you have something that needs to be communicated, something that needs to be negotiated, terms that you need to, fine tune, anything like that, Thursday would be a good day to do that. Or if Tuesday's conversation that didn't go well, wait till Thursday and go back to it. Then communication will be a little bit more pleasant for the two of you. So it should bring some clarity. It should bring some discipline. It should bring some focus for you. So again, good positive energies are all around communication. So again, like if you're looking to negotiate for something, job, car, loan, lease, relationship, whatever it is, Thursday would be a good day to have that conversation. So Thursday's color is white, and I picked some azurite for the get focused. So if there's something you really want to get focused on, you could work with some azurite. If you were still more concerned with that Mercury part, you could go back and work with that sodalite that I showed you earlier. So again, there's more than one stone you can work with. You could work with one or the other. You could work with both. There's really no right or wrong way. They're not going to cancel each other out, anything like that. They're going to help just bring everything into balance of where it should be. So, all right, Friday the 19th, Mercury is in harmony with Jupiter. So again, good communication, and Jupiter is all about being optimistic and moving forward and being positive. So again, really good communication day. So again, if you've, like anything I just said, you got negotiations, terms, contracts that you need to fine tune, conversations that you want to have that might be on the sensitive topic, anything like that. Again, Friday would be a really good day for that. It's going to be about a little bit more towards the intellectual pursuit of things, optimistic communication, and the little bit of, I think it's a bonus in there, of expansive thinking. So kind of like maybe you go into the conversation thinking one thing, but by the end of the conversation, you're like, oh, you just blew my mind. Like now I see things completely different. So there could be something like that on Friday for you as well. Maybe it's a small blow your mind, but anywhere in there might be something that just kind of changes your opinion of what you kind of thought things might be or how they should be. And through conversation, maybe you realize that there's a better way or a different way or an easier way or whatever. So Friday's color is rose. And I picked one that's a little different. It's golden healer quartz. And I picked it because it opened the door. So just being open to whatever might come. Like I said, whatever information that you might be receiving that might be changing your perspective on something or tuning you into a new way or a better way, easier way, whatever it may be. So working with some golden healer quartz might help you out there. So. All right. Saturday the 20th, Sun is entering Aquarius. So at the beginning, I was saying it was Capricorn Sun, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was all about the energy of Capricorn Sun was about being successful, right? So Saturday, the Sun is moving over into Aquarius, which is going to be more innovative thinking. It's going to be more focused on humanitarianism. Not that Capricorn isn't focused on humanitarianism, because it's just not, that's the basis. If you are somebody who is set, if you have Capricorn in your chart, and you are very focused on bringing healing or helping community or whatever, you will be very successful at that. But Capricorn isn't just restricted to that. You're going to be successful at whatever it is you put your mind to. But it could be that it's part humanitarianism, where Aquarius is pretty much all about humanitarianism, about the we. How do we make things better? How do we do things differently? How do we move forward? So some of that energy will be coming along as well. So it's really a good time to contribute to any type of group that you might be a member of. Or if you're not a member of a group, maybe it's a good time to think about different groups that you might want to be joining. Whatever that might look like in your area, in your circle of life. Maybe it's the PTA, the Booster Club. Maybe it's drama club. For me, I'm part of the chamber, the local chamber, and I'm working on a new committee that's going to be coming along. I'm waiting for things to get finalized, and we're going to set up an advisory meeting, an advisory committee for that as well. So pieces are just being put into place for that. So we haven't actually started the group yet, but I'm excited to jump into that. So that's going to be very much about education for our children and community and the arts and things like that. So I think what I do here could be benefited. They could be benefited for what I do. I probably could be benefited from what they do too. But anyway, Saturday would be a good time to start thinking about contributing to some sort of group if you haven't done that. If you're in a group, then maybe just step up your game a little bit, see like, hey, listen, how can I help? What can I do? And Saturday's color is indigo, and I picked some rose quartz. And again, there's lots of other different stones you could work with. But if we're talking about humanitarianism and helping others and being a collective we, I don't think anything's better than compassion and kindness and loving and caring energy. So rose quartz it is. All right, so finishing up the week, Sunday, that's going to be January 21st. The moon is in Gemini. Gemini are our question askers, the how come, what for, why people. Yeah, they are very inquisitive. They want to know everything about everything, somewhat similar to Sagittarius. Sagittarius people want to go do the research. They want to do the digging. They want to do the learning, where Gemini just want somebody to tell them about it. But they make great conversationalists, because they will be, if it's something they are interested in, they will be in the conversation. They will, they will listen to you, interact with you, pay attention to you, ask you questions. So they do make great conversationalists, if you're looking to have a good conversation with somebody. They tend to be curious. So again, that kind of helps with that conversation. And they tend to be, they get the rap of the twin, like you never know which one you're going to get, like the happy or the angry twin. So they can one day come off very friendly, and then the next day they can come off very standoffish. And again, if you just know they're a Gemini, you just kind of roll with the punches and don't take it personally. But they do tend to be curious. They do tend to be good conversationalists. They do, as a whole, tend to be liked by society, and they can be very adaptable as well. So that energy might be coming around on Sunday for you. So, and Sunday's color is orange. And again, I picked something that was a little different, but I thought it was a good one. It's iolite, and it says shift your money mindset. But really, it's just about shifting your mindset, not necessarily about money, but just shifting the way that you might think of things and things, with that curiosity and that adaptability. So I thought that was kind of it's probably not a direct link there, but for me, I kind of felt like, oh, that's the stone that I would work with. So, so that's the one I picked. So iolite for shifting your mindset. So again, tapping into that curiosity, tapping into that asking questions and being adaptable, and having an open mind. So, all right, so that's going to wrap it up for today. We don't have any full moons, new moons, any high holidays during this week. So I won't be live again until next Monday for you. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know. Just put them below. Say hi. Let me know where you're from. Share this with somebody if you think this information might be helpful to them. And yeah, I guess just say hi. So I hope something in here was helpful for you. And as always, remember to be kind. Your kindness is not only going to improve your day, it's going to improve somebody else's day. And it could potentially change someone's life for the better. Could be yours. So, and it doesn't cost us anything to be kind. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.